This is video number 81 for bass students, and in this video we are going to be learning number 133 and 134 in your book. I'm going to start with a little bit of echoing. I want to try to give you a little more practice with those new positions that we just did in the last video, okay? So get your bass really well in tune, have a tuner handy, because I want you echoing and looking at your tuner while you play. All right, so let's play C natural on the G string. First, I want you to do it in third position. Play 4 C naturals in third position. See right there? First finger on that tape there. 4 C naturals. Echo me. First finger. And go. C natural, C natural, C natural, C natural. Now do 2 C naturals and 2 C sharps. Still in third position. 2 C naturals, 2 C sharps. Let's stand up close. And go. C natural, C natural, C sharp, C sharp. Now go C natural, C sharp, high D, high D. And go. C natural, C sharp, high D, high D. Okay, now I want you to move down to second and a half position. Second and a half position is when your first finger is where B goes. Second finger is on C natural. Fourth finger is going to go on C sharp. So let's play some of those notes. Play 4 C naturals. Second finger in second and a half position. 4 C naturals. And go. C, 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 C. Now do 2 B's and 2 C's. Go. B, B, C, C. 2 B's, 2 C sharps. Try that. B, B, C sharp, C sharp. Now do this. We're going to shift up to third position. B, C natural, high D. B with first finger, C natural, high D. Try that. And go. B, shift, C, D, D. Now do the reverse. D, C natural, then B. Go. D, C natural, B, B. Now I want you to go to second position. Second position is when you've got fourth finger on the C natural, second finger on the B. And if you have this other tape, that's where your first finger goes. Okay? If you don't, it's in between A and B. Okay? Now play your C natural with 4 fingers. We are now in second position. And go. C, 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 C. 2 B's, 2 C's. And go. B, B, C, C. Now do this. Go to first position, do A, and then shift to second position and play B, and then 2 C's. This is preparing you for your next video, by the way. A, B, C. 1 shift, 2, 4. It's not a big shift. Try that. A, shift, B, C natural. And go. A, shift, B, second finger, C natural. This position again is second position. Let's review those real quick. This is second position. Fourth finger's on C natural. Second and a half. Second finger's on C natural. Third position. First finger's on C natural. Now let's play 133. I want you to see where you have to do the B in second and a half position. All the C's are done in third position. Of course, D has to be done in third position. All the C's are done in third position. But look at measure 1. The B is done in first position with fourth finger. But then in measure 3, the B is done like this, because they want you to do a tiny little shift there. We're going to do it slow. Shadow bow. 1, oh, look at a key signature. G major, 1 sharp, F sharp. That means that all the F's are sharp, but nothing else is. That means you're going to play C natural even without a natural sign. Why is that? We don't need the natural sign when there's not a sharp sign. You're like, there is a sharp sign. There's a sharp sign in the key signature. That sharp sign is only good for the F's. That sharp sign is not good for C's. Think about how when you had 2 sharps, D's weren't sharp, were they? And we didn't need a natural sign, right? That's because the key signature of D major means all F's are sharp, all C's are sharp, and everything else is natural, even without a natural sign. So you have to play C natural in number 133, even though you see a sharp sign right here, because that sharp sign that's right here is one sharp is for F sharps. One sharp is for F sharps. All the F's are sharp, but none of the C's. In this one, we had two sharps. All F's were sharp and all C's were sharp. So we had to have natural signs to play C natural, because the key signature said all C's are sharp. This key signature doesn't say that. That's why all the C's are going to be natural, even without a natural sign. However, F's will be sharp. Guess what? You don't play any F sharps. There's no F's in there at all. Shadow bow, 133, nice and slow. 1, te, 2, te, shadow bow, and go. A. We're in first position right now. First position. Now go to third. C natural, first finger. Here comes the tricky one. Little shift. Back up to third. Now go down a scale. Te, 4, te. Just do the last measure. Do that first. Te, and go. D, C natural, 4, 1, open. So it's just 4, 1, 4, 1. That's all it is. Okay? Do measure 3. This is a tricky one. You're going to go C, D, D, C natural. Even though there's no natural sign, we don't need one. B, little shift, tiny shift. Then back up to C. Play measure 3. And go. D, D, C, C, B, C. And then do the last measure again. 3, te, and go. 1, te, 2, te, 3, te, 4, te. Okay, you might need to pause and practice that some. If you think you're ready, play with me. And 1, te, ready, te, go. B, B, now C natural. D, C, little shift. 3, te, 4, te, off. And to be honest with you, probably most of you need to practice that more and like pause the video, practice it more before trying to go to the next one. The next one's going to be kind of easy for you. But before we do that, I want to show you one more thing about key signatures. Okay, so key signatures and natural signs. Look at this real quick. This key signature says all F's are sharp and all C's are sharp, right? This is D major. So this note clearly is a C sharp because there's no natural sign in front of it. Well, now we've got a natural sign for the F. So the natural sign is good for the rest of the measure. However, it's only good for the F's in that measure. It's not good for that. It's only good for the F's. So this is C sharp, clearly, because the key signature says C sharp. This is F natural. This is C sharp, even though the natural sign is good for the whole measure, because it's not good for the C's. It's only good for the rest of the other F's in that measure. So it's good for that F also. So C sharp, F natural, C sharp, F natural. Okay, I want to make sure that that's made clear, that the natural sign, yes, it's good for the whole measure, but only for the note that it's in front of. It's not good for other notes. It only gets rid of the F sharp for that measure. It only gets rid of the F sharp and makes it F natural for that measure. Okay, we'll make sure that that was clear on that. We're not dealing with that in this next song, but it's something that you need to know for the future and to understand how those actually work. Look at 134. Look at the sharp sign. There's only one of them. That means all F's are sharp, but all C's are natural. Shadow bow, 134. And you don't even have to shift in this song. You do have to slur at the end though. 1, 2, shadow bow, and go. E. Now C natural, second finger. 2 fingers on the A string, right? Second finger because it's C natural. Measure 3, go. C and A. That's C natural. Second line, D to B. One, te, 2, te, 3, te, off. Okay? Now, look at those last 5 notes. You might have messed up there, but it's not that hard. D, C, B, A, G, down the G major scale. That's all it is. You've been playing G major scale for months now. Try those last 2 measures. That go me. 1 tay, 2 tay, 3 tay, and go. D, B, down the G major scale, 3 counts. Okay, play from the beginning. If you think you're ready, you might want to practice those last 2 measures on your own a bit first. Okay, beginning. 1, 2, with me now, and go. Now remember, all C's are natural. C natural, 2 fingers, just like you do in your G major scale. 2 fingers on the A string. Now, the scale's coming up. Now down the scale. D, C, B, A, 1 tay, 2 tay, 3 tay, off. Okay? So, practice those, and I would suggest that you review the stuff at the beginning of this video where I did the second position, second and a half, and third position before you try your next one, because we're doing some shifting to second position to learn your C major scale, which is your next video.